Good evening, everyone. On behalf of management, staff, and students of Jain Heritage School, Whitefield, I take this opportunity to welcome you to our annual day, UDAAN 2023. We have Dr. Ishwaran Iyer, Pro Vice Chancellor, Jain deemed to be University, Bangalore, here with us today. Dr. Iyer has very kindly consented to be our chief guest for the occasion. We have Sri Papanna, Karnataka State Executive Committee member, BJP Karnataka, with us today as our guest of honor. Mr. Ramchandra, Managing Director, Shilpa Group of Companies, also joins us today as our guest of honor. We are very happy to have Ms. Archana Vishwanath, Director, Jain Heritage School, Hebbal, with us today. Shashwat sir, our project is also here, and we are very grateful for his presence. Deepajyoti Parabrahma, Deepajyoti Janardhana, Deepo Meharatu Papam, Deepajyotir Namastate. I translate, I fold my hands before the Lord, the maintainer of this creation, in the form of this light. Let us begin the evening by lighting the auspicious lamp. I request Dr. Ishwaran and all our distinguished guests to kindly come up to the dais to light the lamp. The choir to be ready, please. Thank you, children. What an auspicious way to begin the evening. I request everyone to be seated, please. I would like to introduce our chief guest, a double doctorate in management from India and USA, along with MPhil, MBA, PGDBM, PGDPM, MCom, LLB, and an honors degree in commerce, summarizes the rich knowledge possessed by Dr. Ishwaran Iyer. Dr. Ishwaran Iyer, with more than 18 years of experience in academia, has been a master strategist in transforming businesses from winding up to the capacity of acquiring other similar businesses. He has traveled widely to West Asia, East Africa, Southeast Asia, and UK, with history of award-winning performances. Mr. Ramchandra, our guest of honor, is an engineer by profession. He joined the Shilpa Group in the year 2000. He is fostering educare and has built many landmarks in Bengaluru. The spacious 21st century child-friendly building of Jain Heritage School, Whitefield, is his brainchild. We welcome you, sir. As I said, we have Ms. Archana Vishwanath, Director, Jain Heritage School, Hebbal, is here with us. She is known for her work in the academic field. She was awarded the Best Principal Award in 2017 and 18 by EduHeal Foundation and Bombay Stock Exchange Institute. We welcome you, ma'am. Shri Papanna, who is joined us just now. He is the Karnataka State Executive Committee member, BJP Karnataka, and he is our guest of honor. He is a well-known figure in the country and the city. His passion for social causes is admired by all. Resourceful and visionary, He is committed to resolving local environment issues. We welcome you, sir. I also welcome Dr. Shiv Kumar, an academician come administrator. He is a lifelong learner and an ardent believer of self-reflection. Welcome, sir. I also extend a very warm welcome to Mr. Shashwat Korisetter, Shashwat sir, who is our project head, and we're very happy to have him here with us today. And the PPT will be on. I request Dr. Ishwaran to take the mic and address the gathering.
Respected parents, dear children, my colleagues from Jain Group of Institutions and Jain Heritage School, my dignified dignitaries on the dais, starting from Archana Madam, Principal Madam, Mr. Ramchandra, Mr. Papana Shiv Kumar. First and foremost, I would thank you and the parents to have made it to this event today. Jain Group of Institutions started its journey in the year 1990. Many of you would have known Chenraj sir, but I would like to share, people may not know. He started his career as a showroom salesman in a Bombay dyeing showroom in Chickpet. At the age of 14, he started his career. When he became 16, right from the age of 14, he had a fire in his belly. He was thinking beyond the box. At the age of 16, he went to Dhirubhai Ambani and told Dhirubhai Ambani, see, Dhirubhai Ambani could not speak English. Chenraj sir could not speak English. Dhirubhai Ambani used to speak Gujarati Hindi. Chenraj sir used to speak Marathi Hindi. With that he managed. He went to Dhirubhai Ambani and asked him, sir, I want to create a business market for you which nobody else has thought of doing it. Then Dhirubhai Ambani asked him, what is it you want? He said, sir, we were a very regulated country. India basically was a country which was called as a licensed Raj. I'm talking about the mid-70s up to the early 80s, before globalization came. So the lots of license rules were there. That was the time when the chairman sir felt that Dhirubhai Ambani could impress the government, because in the history of the corporate sector, if you see, for the first time, Dhirubhai Ambani was able to convert non-convertible debentures into a convertible shares, which was that time it was a history. Because he had that foresight, he had the courage, he went to him. Dhirubhai Ambani, it was typical like a Bollywood movie, Trishul, where Amitabh goes to Sanjeev Kumar and says, मेरे पास 5 पैसे भी नहीं है लेकिन 2 लाख का सौदा करने आया हूँ और मेरे पास है तो मेरे पिताजी मेरे माँ का आशीर्वाद है मेरे पास. Same thing, he went with the blessings of his father. His father basically was a pawnbroker. Pawnbroker basically means a person who will take small jewelry, and that time you never had a branded jewelry or 916 stamped jewelry, it was not there. Only on trust he used to do. He used to borrow that money and give them the money. That's what he was doing that business. It was enough for them to manage. So Dhirubhai somebody told Chandra sir, you are not even capable of entering into a contract. The boss was eco. Okay. So he said, you're not even capable of entering into a contract. How can you do it? You're only 16. He said, sir, you make my father the partner or your associate, I will work for my father. That caught the attention of Dhirubhai Ambani, and that is how the cut-piece market came into India. I remember when I was a child, I think my colleague Shiva would be an example. Ramchandra would not be there. His father would be an example where we all used to buy pant pieces and shirt pieces during Diwali. Maybe one festival in a year where we are allowed to buy a new dress. He created that market. He used to buy it in weight, make identical pieces, and then sell it in the market. With that, he traveled all over southern India, a part of Maharashtra, entire Andhra Pradesh, and of course Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. He traveled, any village you talk, he would have seen that village, would have gone there. And that is how Chennai Silk was born. That is how RMKV brand was born. That was how Kalyan Silk was born. And then Paloni Underwear and Sons was born. I remember many of the names because I have worked with Chandra sir for the last 22 years. So I have seen and I know his background. One thing which hit Chairman sir when he was traveling in his textile business was the poverty. He felt eradicating poverty was quality education. But then he had that in mind. But what had happened is during his textile business, you all remember that in the mid-80s, having a telephone connection was a luxury. And 4 telephone connections if you had, then you were a king in the textile market because most of the business happens through telephones. So the divisional engineer helped him in getting 4 telephone connections. His daughter, her name is Uma, she was trying very hard to get IIT examination. She was not able to crack and she had suicidal tendencies. So this gentleman who was the divisional engineer, he came to Chandra sir and told what to do. My daughter is ill, what I am to do. Chairman sir told, I am going to start a college. Ask your daughter whether she will join. And that girl told immediately, I will join. So what was to happen in 1992 happened in 1990 only. We started our journey in the Bangalore Bhagwan Mahavir Jain Hospital on the terrace in 1990. And then Baswan Gudi was the place where we started our own campus at Bhagwan Mahavir Jain College. We started with 30 students. Today we have 90,000 students. We started with one institution. Today we have 85 plus institutions. But sir's dream was to see that there should be an all-round development of a student who comes. He only practices 2 things. जो कर सकते हो वो बोलो या practice that. और जो बोलते हो उसको निभाओ. Because I speak to him more in Hindi, but he can speak English, any other languages he is capable of speaking. But because I am more familiar with him talking to Hindi, so whatever I speak, I am just trying to repeat to you all. To 1990 onwards, Jain College became a very popular destination for students, not only from Bangalore, but from many parts of India. We were known for quality education, we were known for value-added courses. In 2008, National Assessment Accreditation Council, a subsidiary of University Grants Commission, they came on an inspection to Jain College. And that year, we created a national record. We scored 3.88 on a scale of 4. And that happened because of the all-round development of the students, the academic ranks what we had created as a student, contribution to entrepreneurship. He started the Jain Roychand Center for Entrepreneurship as a part of business incubation because most of the Marwadis, Sindhi, Muslim, Memon, you have Gujarati, they used to come and study in our campus. He wanted to give them business incubation. We did it. Then the ranks what the student got, and the fifth point was the employment opportunities what we used to give. Those companies which used to go to IIMs, they started coming to our campuses also. So we scored that, and we didn't have any sports ground, but we could boast of two students who contributed to the London Olympics, Shikha Tandon and Rehan Poncha. We had Robin Uthappa and Manish Pandey in cricket, and above all, Pankaj Advani, 21 times national billiards and world billiard champions. We were boasting we could got. 2008, we qualified to be an university, and in 2009, we started. We grew strength on strength. We grew strength on strength. I can off that. No?
He'll do it from there.
We started as a teaching institution as an university. Now we are a teaching cum research university. The same thing we followed the 5 principles, all-round development of the student, contribution to sports, academic ranks or academic vigor. And
Requesting you to hold the mic higher.
okay. Am I? But very high. I think the echo is good. Yeah. So we, 2017, from a college, 2008, from a college to university we became. In 2009, we started our university. 2017, we got A+ grade in NAC, and today I am proud to announce that we are among the top 16 universities in India, which has got a A++ ranking, 3.71 on a scale of 4, and I can boast about same sports. We have 8 of our students have gone and represented India in the Tokyo Olympics, including Aditi Ashok, a golf player. KL Rahul continues to be in our Indian cricket team. Mayank Agarwal, in and out, he is there. We had Sanju Samson, then we have Karun Nair. Talk about any game, we have been able to impress upon that. So coming back to this, why this has all happened is only because of one man. He feels and he says that yes, every student has got a positive quality or negative quality. Look into the positive aspects of the students and mold them properly. Basically, that was how we built our group. Today we are among the top institutions. In between 1990 to 2009, Sir also wanted to enter into school education. So first time we started an international residential school in 1990 and 2000 we started, and the second generation Ramchandra is here. His father had built our campus in Kanakpura, our international residential school, and I can vouch that what we used to practice as the international residential school, we were able to build that up in the school segment. So today, we have 90 plus institutions, but how? We have toddlers, we have the heritage school concept, we have the knowledge and academy concept, we have the international residential schools, we have the CBSE model, we have the public school concept where we give free education to the students, especially in Kanakpura, he has a Jain public school, where at 1 rupee a month, we are educating around 3,000 children. This has been a philanthropy initiative of our chairman, sir. We went beyond that. Then we started Jain University. We started one more university in Jharkhand called as Arka Jain University. And that university in 6 months from now will be the only university in Bihar and Jharkhand, a private university, which will be ranked by NAC. And I can confidently say that we will qualify into the A grade plus. We have campuses in Hubli, Davangere, Dharwad. We have campuses in KGF. We have campuses in Kanakpura. We have campuses in other parts of India also. The reason being, what Sir feels or what we feel as a Jain group is basically to see that the student is able to excel based on whatever he likes or he wishes. I now want to share my own experience, the journey of India, what I had seen. A country when I was born, it was called as a backward country. A country which was called as a country of farmers and snake charmers. In 1978, as a part of, as you had the road tract, we also had the JCs. The JCs was very popular in Gujarat. So as a youth club JCs, I went to London, and that was the time when I landed at the Heathrow airport. They said, you Indians, you all come from backward, you are from backward India, and you all come and steal from departmental stores. That was the image what an Indian had. And today I'm able to confidently say that East India Company is owned by a Jain today. Tata's, Mittals have gone to US, UK. They have taken over many of their existing businesses. Over and above that, I can say that most of the information technology comes from UK along with India. So coming back to my own journey, that was a time when we were called as a country of farmers and snake charmers. As a child of a 3-year-old child or a 4-year child, we had seen the China war and the Pakistan war, and that was a time when we didn't even have grains. I think I can vouch. I have lived on that American red wheat. When you make the chapati, it will look bread. That was the type of red wheat we have eaten and we have come up. The only nara used to be, Aadhi pet khayenge lekin desh ko bachayenge. That was what we were all taught. But still, we survived that. Then 69, we had the nationalization of banks, followed by the Green Revolution, followed by the Milk Revolution, followed by the Industry Revolution. But still, India never reached the status unless the government or Mr. Narasimha Rao and Dr. Manmohan Singh thought of liberalization, privatization and globalization, LPG. I'm seeing most of the parents have been from that generation when you have undergone as a child, and your children today have gone to the next stage. Maybe you were coders or you were software developers in the IT sector, or the information technology sector, or the enabled sector comes with the call center concept, with the BPO concept, now to the knowledge process outsourcing. But we grew strength on strength. But at the same time, I can say that it is because of the intelligence of the youth and the type of education what we used to provide. Irrespective from stage system, I'm talking about the Gurukula days, to today's, where the word T has got inserted as technology. Teachers are always respected. And it is only because of the contribution of the teachers, many of our students became parents, and today they are contributing to the nation. And a country which was called as a backward country as early as mid-60s, today we are among the top 5 wealthiest nations in the world. That has happened only because of the contribution of the youth, especially parents like you all. And next stages will become $1 trillion economy. And that will happen because these parents, we had a delegation from Australia. They had come to sign up an MOU for bringing Australian universities to India. One gentleman, he happens to be they have governors of respective states like India. Like Victoria is a state, Sydney is a state, Melbourne is a state. One of the governors happens to be a Tamilian Christian. His name is Benjamin. He wore a dhoti and a kurta and he came and he was telling that I am a proud Indian, though he is an Australian politician. And perhaps that is what I think most of the parents today who I am able to see here, they all would have gone abroad, they would have seen it. But then the connect what India has got, or the passion what you have to do for the country, whether you are in America, whether you are in UK, or whether you are in India, it always remains. Coming back to this, why I am relating all this is, the reason is, we have the 73rd Republic Day celebrations coming on 26th of January. So I thought I should share my experiences as an Indian. So I wanted to share this. And I'm sure your children will have much more advantages and much more environment. To conclude, a few of my own life experiences I wanted to share, and I wanted to give some tips. In my generation, I think we have lived on Bollywood and we have lived only on cricket. But then we never had the privilege of seeing it on the television. We used to listen to the radio commentaries which used to happen, or Vivid Bharati, every day in the night, and perhaps every Wednesday we used to have the Binaka Geetmala. That is how we have come up, we have heard, we have seen. But irrespective, whether it was Dilip Kumar, whether it was Madhubala, or whether it was Amitabh Bachchan or Jaya Bhaduri or Hema Malini or Rekha, whether it was Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan, Salman Khan or Akshay Kumar, Bollywood has an impact on the day-to-day life of all of us. Few of the principles I have followed what Bollywood actors have seen. I have been following Amitabh Bachchan. I just wanted to give an example of that gentleman. He, in fact, came in the year 1965 as an actor. The name of the movie was Saath Hindustani. He was very tall, he was very thin, he was rejected. It was in the year 1971 or 72, Bombay to Goa movie came. That movie came and he adapted to the needs of an angry young man. Then after that, it was Janjeer which gave him that lift. After that, there was no looking back for Amitabh Bachchan. Why I am telling is, nowadays kids, I think parents you know about Amitabh, kids also see him in Kaun Banega Crorepati. So I just wanted to share his experiences, how he has been able to manage and what characteristics or what traits or what adaptability you should have is what I wanted to give about that gentleman. He came, he did. He became an angry young man. Most of his films are Golden Jubilee, Silver Jubilees. With him, Rajesh Khanna also came. He also had the hits, but there was a difference between them. Rajesh Khanna had an arrogant attitude. Amitabh was never like that. He was a modest human being. That is why he still sustained. Later on, many of his movies became flops. And in between, without having any experience, he started a company called as Amitabh Bachchan Corporation Limited. And his wife Jaya Bhaduri started a company called Saraswati Audio Visuals. Both of them they started. And Saraswati Audio Visuals, Dekh by Dekh serial came, it became a massive hit. Then Tere Mere Sapne one movie came, that also became a massive hit. But later on, it dwindled. And Amitabh Bachchan Corporation Limited, ABCL, it went into doldrums because he did a show. The show basically was, what he did was the World Pageant Competition. He became in fact, he became insolvent. He went to the Canara Bank, near town hall. They in fact mortgaged his house and they wanted to sell it off. And his father died because of that. But what happened is, this man never let it down. He went back to Yash Chopra, told him that I want to act, but I want to have a character role. And in Mohabbatein film, he started back, and after there was no looking back in films. Similarly, in television, Anil Ambani helped him and got him in Star TV, a guarantee of 1 crore was to be given per episode, which he gave on behalf of Amitabh Bachchan to Star TV. And that was how Kaun Banega Crorepati was born. Today, we had Shah Rukh Khan a host, we have Govinda was a host, Salman Khan was a host, Amitabh. But what Amitabh, the aura what Amitabh carries as a part of the host of Kaun Banega Crorepati, no other person was able to do it. And why? He took risk, he was disciplined, he took risk, he was disciplined. Third thing what he did basically was, he was doing continuous learning. And the fourth thing what he did actually was, he had a flexible attitude. So these 4 characteristics, I will require every parent and student to do it. You should take risk in life. You should be disciplined in life. You should have modesty and flexible attitude. Learning yourself, because what you are learning today is going to be obsolete tomorrow. Again, cricket, I'll give example of 2 people, Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli. Perhaps Vinod Kambli was one of the best left-hand batsmen with knowledge, with techniques, everything. And his record in the first 10 test matches or 10 one-day internationals was much, much better than Sachin Tendulkar. But arrogance, negative attitude, tendency toward entering Bollywood is nowhere today. For your information, in the BCCI C8 Awards, he comes and performs. And where is Sachin Tendulkar today? He showed the same. He took risk from Test cricket to One Day to T20. He created a record there. I think the 100th century is what he has created till today. Next person may be Kohli, but still it will take time. Second, he adapted to the situation from Test to One Day to T20, continuous learning. Third thing is he was disciplined. And fourth thing is he showed a flexible attitude. Even today, if anybody meets Sachin Tendulkar, he is modest. He has never forgotten his guru. So parents, I have a request to you all. Please do not insist on the students that you should go to IITs or you should go to medical. Today, we are in India. I remember when I was there, I did my BCom. The only job available to me was only an accountant's job. Chartered accountancy was the only profession available. But today you have got ACCA, CPA, CIMA, CMA. Opportunities are available in abundance. But children, you are now, I think many of them are reaching the grade 7. The next 3 years are very important for you all. Then the 10th comes the O level, then you have the A level. Between the next 5 years, take a career of your choice. Google is available to you, give you that. Now today I think you have, your next one more chat is coming, which is more concrete than Google information. Look into all those things. It will help you to decide. Your parents are your best friends. Your teachers are your best friends. There are people available to do the analysis. Parents, don't worry if they don't get a medical seat or don't get an engineering seat in IITs or the NITs. The world is full of opportunities. If nothing, they can be an entrepreneur. Sports is a classic example. Mohammad Siraj. He comes from a very, very lowest middle class family. He didn't even have sports shoes to wear. He didn't even have sports shoes to wear. Somewhere Arshad Ayub spotted him, gave him an opportunity. Today he has created history. So world is full of opportunities. Sports could be a career for you. Science could be a career for you. Information technology could be a career for you. World is full of opportunities. From coding to software development to algorithms, today if you have gone, that day is not far when you will be looking beyond all these things. Only these 3 things you follow in this life: attitude, risk, discipline, continuous learning. Success will fall at your feet. And parents, encourage your children in what? Take the movie, I think 3 Idiots is a classic example of Rancho. He did what he wanted and he created a position for himself. He created history. Bollywood themes are very good. You can look into that. Cricketers are there who are classic examples. Even Kohli is a classic example. He was in between lost form. Again he bounced back. And that day is not far when he will be at least reaching the records of Sachin Tendulkar as for one day record. Test match, I have no idea. But definitely one day record he will try to match. I thank the parents for making it. Children, Jain group of institutions will always support you in whatever you would like to do it in your career. We have opportunities for you in all aspects. It is in your hands, but have discipline and see that you all follow what your parents and teachers say. Thank you very much.
Sir, I request you to give the shield to our house, which stood first at the annual day. May I request the house captain and vice captain to come up to the stage to receive the shield. Arya and Anshika. Agni House. They stood first with 288 points. Jal House stood second at 236 points. Vayu House third at 163 points, and Prithvi House stood Fourth with 148 points. Congratulations, children. Well done. May I now request Mr. Ramchandra to take the mic? You want to use this one? Whichever.
Hello to everyone, all the parents here with all the smiles. I'm happy to see all of you here with a lot of energy, lot of enthusiasm. I welcome all the dignitaries on the stage. I would say I'm totally energized to see the kids perform. I don't have much words to say. I'll only say, please start the program. I'm willing to. Yeah, this part I enjoy the most. So I want. Okay, thank you, all of you.
Now I invite Ms. Archana Vishwanath to take the mic.
Dr. Ishwaran, Mr. Ramchandran, Mr. Shivkumar, Mr. Papanna, Principal, Mrs. Madhumita, Mr. Shashwat, dearest parents, grandparents, and all faculty members of Jain Heritage School, Whitefield. I just heard what Mr. Ramchandran had to say now. Start the program. First of all, let me congratulate all the stakeholders, parents and Jain Heritage School, Whitefield for their first annual day celebrations this year. I think it's a big achievement and the credit goes to all our little children, parents and the school. And it's a milestone by itself. So it's a big credit to each one of you and you're all proud stakeholders in this. Our chairman, Dr. Roychand Chenraj sir, has been a visionary and he had visualized the Jain Heritage School model several years ago. I'll keep my speech very short. I know you've all been waiting since 4 o'clock to watch the children perform on stage. So our revered chairman, Dr. Roychand Chenraj sir, had already visualized this model where he wanted children to be given a platform where all exposures are given, whether it is sports, co-curricular activities, and inculcating value systems. And that is why the word Jain Heritage School. When we started Jain Heritage School, Hebbal, 10 years ago, I mean, the building was not as beautiful as Jain Heritage School, Whitefield. And I still remember Mr. Shashwat and his team who had come there. So there was this vision, passion to create an environment for children. And it was not like the old conventional schools where we all studied, where we just sat inside the four walls of the classroom. This model was very different, which our chairman visualized. It was giving our little children a platform to perform, to play sports, to take part in extracurricular activities, and most important, to inculcate value systems, which is very, very important. Parents being the first teachers, it's really important that we start at home. And what we see of our little children is a reflection of parents. Of course, after 2 years of pandemic, things have become very, very different. And I'm sure most of you here are working parents. But there's a terminology called helicopter parents. I don't know how many of you have heard about this terminology. We don't want our parents to be helicopter parents, including me. That means hovering around the children all the time. With most of 30 minutes or half an hour time. And we expect our children to be in the best of moods and to listen to us. Is that right? Probably they are not in a mood to listen to you, or probably they are in a very different mood. So, dear parents, it's extremely important for us to have patience with our children, especially in today's world, especially in today's scenario. It's extremely important for us to deal with our children very cautiously. I'm sure all of you will agree with me that children are very fragile. They don't like to be scolded. They just have to be mentored very, very positively. And there is a need for each one of us, including teachers, to be counselors. Gone are the days when we could scold our children. And it is only positive mentoring which would help the children grow. And it is not about academics. First is their emotional quotient, their emotional happiness, which is very, very important. And if the emotional quotient is right, everything is right. So my request to all of you is, we need to have, including all our teachers. A teacher is no more the boss of this class. Gone are the days when we had this mentality. We need to listen to children. We need to learn from them. So I think the equations have changed. Education has undergone a sea change. And there is a need to adapt ourselves every day in our teaching methods, in our parenting methods, which is very important. And probably even the 40 minutes of teaching which goes in the class, probably we need to change our methods. And every day is a learning experience for all of us in school and for all of you as parents. So I think there's a need to be more adaptive, which is the need of the hour. And at Jain, we have a holistic view, and I'm sure all of you are aware of the new education policy which has come into force. So as part of the NEP, it is important that we give our children all this exposure under one umbrella. And our revered chairman, Dr. Roichan Chenraj sir, had visualized this model many years ago. So I'm really happy that Jain Heritage School, Whitefield, is following this model, and full credit to the team at Jain Heritage School, Whitefield, to Mr. Ramchandran and the entire team under Mr. Shashwat and Mrs. Madhumita, and of course, you're all the proud stakeholders of this. And we would like to see your children continue probably till grade 12. Yes, it's a long journey and it's a painful journey. We all have to realize that. And no school is perfect. This is reality. And today, we live in a society where we are all in nuclear families, most of us, isn't it? Previously, children grew with grandparents. So, we all didn't realize how they grew up. They all knew to share. They all knew to, work together in teams. So now, with a single child, it's very difficult because we all pamper them, isn't it? So I think the need of the hour is to let go a little and give them that required space, which is very important. The other point which I would quickly like to touch upon is social media. I think there are times when we are busy and we give our children
two things. I'm one of you, so I can understand. I have the connect with you, so I know the agony, I know the anxiety. So I'll just not go into anything. All my speech will be there with you via mail. I just would like to say that all our communications, homework, and see, we believe that transparent data and purposeful communication is important. and the educational journey. So I would request all of you to look into the ERP, EduMerge, and the mails that we communicate through. Kindly comprehend it, go through it. And coming forward, I mean, what we are looking forward for the next year, we are taking steps for special coaching of different sports after the school hours, lot of co-curricular activities, and we are going to make the STEM lab and the music studio, and they will be part of the curriculum. I think as parents, you want to know what we are looking ahead in the coming years. So I have summed up this, and with this, I would like to end my speech because I will be sending this to you. I can see. So just, we are there. So I think you should appreciate that I have understood what you would like to have. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. May I request all the guests to proceed downstage, please? Shall narrate the story of our journey from pre-independent India to a republic nation. Through this play, we have strived to recreate the essence of the struggle those countless Indians faced, and we understood that it was not an easy path to walk upon. It required determination, perseverance, and sacrifice. In our great struggle, there were many well-known faces, and we salute them from the bottom of our heart. But we also bow our head to those countless, faceless, nameless Indians who were part of this whole movement. While doing research, I chanced upon some very interesting facts, like how on Independence Day, the flag is hoisted at the top of the flag is hoisted, meaning it goes from the bottom. 450 children in our green rooms. Our young children are all set to showcase their talent.
Hi, I'm Milla from Kindy Days, and greetings from Finland.
We begin
Happy
with our
Annual Day
youngest
for everyone.
children from
I
the
wish I could
playgroup.
be present at your amazing Annual Day celebrations. I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate all you children and families of Jain Heritage Whitefield for all your efforts. I wish the year ahead is filled with new discoveries, positive experiences, and joyful learning moments. I would
तुम लोग भगवान के लिए परफॉर्म करोगे, उस भगवान के लिए नहीं, उस भगवान के लिए जो तुम्हें हर वक्त देखता है. कम ऑन सरो, डू इट.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, our stars from the play group are here. Please welcome them with a loud round of applause.
Church in my birthday, and I shall have it. Give it.
I repeat, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it.
I'm feeling dirty. I'm not giving my chance. To anyone. I'm not to anyone. Mommy, that's never.
I repeat, I am the Queen of Jhansi. I will not. मैं अपनी झांसी नहीं दूंगी.
Mommy, that's never. They may kill me, but they cannot kill my ideas. Thank you.
I repeat, they may kill me, but they cannot kill my ideas.
I'm not ready to that because guys haven't correct you. Thank you.
Play. Hold this. I'll keep it. You hold this.
ಐದನೆಯ ಸೈನಿಕರು ನಮ್ಮ ದುರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ
ಬಲಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಬಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ.
ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲಿ?
ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಲಿ? ಈ ವಾನಕೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊಡೆದು ತಲೆದು ಒಡೆದು ಈ ದುರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ
ಬಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಬಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ.
ಜೈ ದುರ್ಗೆ.
ಜೈ ದುರ್ಗಿ, ಜೈ ದುರ್ಗಿ.
ವಂದನೆಗಳು, ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
Come, come, you come.
ಬೇಕು ಕಪ್ಪ, ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಕು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಕಪ್ಪ. ನೀವೇಳು ಅಮ್ಮನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಕಿತ್ತೂರಿನಿಂದ ನಾಳೆಗೆ ಕತ್ತರಿಸಿ ನಾಯಿಗೂ ಹಾಕತ್ತಲೆ. ಇಮ್ಮನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಹೊರಟು ಹೋಗಿರಿಂದ, ಹೊರಟು ಹೋಗಿರಿಂದ. देश राष्ट्र नंगे को देशपति निर्माण है सर हमेशा उतर रखना डॉक्टर दिल में जान है. थैंक यू.
A loud round of applause, please. Now the children from nursery are all set and ready to rock the stage. Please welcome them.
देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला 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 सूरज जो करे देखे चले झूलर तेरी घोंघट में रंग चम चमकीला देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला
सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तान। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो, चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हिंदुस्तानी हमने कहा है, तुम भी कहो। हमने कहा है तो तुम भी कहो।
हम जल्दी बढ़े अपना यारा, अपना जावा है सबसे प्यारा। हम जल्दी बढ़े अपना यारा, अपना जावा है सबसे प्यारा।
हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो। चलते शरारे हैं, पानी के धारे हैं, हम गाते बजते नहीं। जो वादा करते हैं करके निभाते हैं, हम पीछे हटते नहीं। हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो। दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो, चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हिंदुस्तानी मंगल गावे मनुष्य जी फुलवारी, साधु बाजे बाजे गूंजे सपनारी के किलकारी। अनुप वन अभिनंदन करता छान थकावरी सब भांचो झांकी झांके हुई जश्न की ये तैयारी मन हर्षा धन बरसा धन सुखवारो की शुभ दिन शुभ दिन चंदा जो दीपक जो झगमगता बात निकली है तो दूध का लग जाए
Almost as big as an orange.
Looks good. It's not on. No, let's act like reporters. Hello, today we are here. Akashland. Today we are going to interview an anonymous Ganga Tilak. Seriously? No, what happened?
Don't drop them. Drop them. Don't drop them. Hello, what are you doing? Or what is this? Who kept the national flag so carelessly? Our identity. Many people have sacrificed their lives for this flag. It is a symbol of our freedom. देखो बच्चों झंडा प्यारा, देखो बच्चों झंडा प्यारा, तीन रंगों का मेल है सारा, तीन रंगों का मेल। ऊंचा आकाश को रहे छूटा, आकाश को रहे छूटा, सदा करो तुम इसका मान, सदा करो तुम इसका मान, बना रहे यह सदा महान, बना रहे यह सदा महान। Grandmother, I want to know the story of the flag and the people who sacrificed their lives for this flag. Come, I will tell you. Those were the best of times. Those were the worst of times. There was only one thing in the air. Josh! There was only one thing in our heart. Josh! Those days, more importantly, those sons and daughters of Mother India shall never be forgotten.
Four brothers, Sidhu, Kanu, Chand and Bhairav, rose against the British in 1855. They were part of the Santhal tribe, living peacefully in forests in harmony with nature. The British passed an act that all the forest produced was to be taxed. The tribe was forced to clear off forest land for agriculture. The Santhals, oppressed by the local zamindars, the British, and the exorbitant revenue rates, rose as a united force against the rulers.
For me, is it?
Shoulders are drooping, they are heavily laden with numerous harsh laws. The rulers have imposed. The people were tired of being slaves. The pent-up anger and the toils of suffering were indeed overflowing. It turned into a fireball, ready to hit and roll, ready to hit and roll, ready to hit and roll. Our people realized that Britishers had to go.
I request the parents not to come forward to click pictures, please.
सबने सुना रे डंका बोले जागो जागो नींद में हो जागो रे जागो जागो जागी जागी है धरती सारी और जागा जागा है अंबर जागी जागी है नदियां सारी और जागा जागा है सागर जागो
First, let them ask what happened next time. I, Lala Lajpat Rai, declare my newspaper, Punjab Kesari, will always protest against Inqilab, Inqilab, Inqilab. स्वराज माझा जन्मसिद्ध हक्क आहे आणि तो मी मिळवणारच. I, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, feel the Swaraj in my birthright. I demand Swaraj, 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 Swaraj. I, Bipin Chandrapal, call the nation for boycott. Will have observed the word boycott attached to the word movement. It means it shall move from city to city, province to province, till we realize the highest destiny of our people as a nation in the committee of nations. I mean Swaraj. Swaraj! 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 Inqilab Zindabad! Inqilab Zindabad! Inqilab Zindabad! Non-violent satyagraha, the British. Civil disobedience and non-cooperation will bring justice to the people of India. Our so-called masters kept torturing us, and we kept becoming more and more determined to pack them off. We decided only to use Indian goods. The people were angry and started to weave their own cloth. This was the time for Swadeshi movement. Oh, what brave people!
सुफलां मलयजशीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरं वन्दे सुजलां सुफलां मलयजशीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरं But the British did not stop their cruel act. And then one day, this is what they did. आज कितना अच्छा दिन है, बैसाखी का पर्व है। चलो जलियांवाला बाग चलते हैं। जलियांवाला बाग जाऊंगा। चलो चलो चलो। इधर Oh, how awful. How cruel. Not even one Indian was harmed. जलियांवाला बाग से जलियांवाला वाला 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 give me soda jare se geni muskutte geeta jaake gaane ponde hone nahi theek me hona na mal me hona na theek haasle awaadi jut honde bade yaad honde peose mami badi sharmai angas mane jo silai इंसानियत जग होई से फना लोगों के जालिम अंग्रेज में चोरिया आदि मेरा अपवादी शहादत उनके बोली ना उतरे ऐसे गाना शाही में मोड़ फिर चली ना अपवादी शहादत
There were strikes, marches, and peaceful protests in the whole country. Come, Band, we will not work against the British.
Jail Baro, we shall go to prison but not work in the offices and factories of the British.
Jail Baro, come, Band, Hartal, Hartal, Hartal.
Now after dance it's dandy, right?
तेरा नाम है साचा मन मेरे यार बस नाम तेरा हो पहचान मेरी तुम्हें चांद मेरी जहान मेरा
इंतजार था क्या करता है ये झुका नहीं हाँ मैं हूँ उस देश का प्रैक्टिकली नजारा स्क्रैम्बल और बेस का चलूं ढाई ढाई चाल मैं खेल मेरा होगा ये देख लंबी रेस का मुझे परवाह नहीं मेरा रब है मेरी मेरा पीर मेरी पैरों लाबा चुका है शाम मेरी मुझे देखेगी मुझे देखेगी नाचना जरूर है मुझे नाचना जरूर है मुझे नाचना जरूर है मेरी देखेगी नाचना जरूर है रंग सब्ज खिली फुलवानियां रंग चिट्टानी इंतज़ार मैं तेरी चोरी लहर जब तक मुझे मिले जरा सी जान, मैं तेरी चोरी लहर
तेरा नाम है साजा
Kind attention, everyone. There is a car KA51MS7019 which is blocking another car's way, and the other car has to leave in a hurry. I request you to please go and remove your car. Thank you.
मैंने प्रण लिया है कि मैं नमक बनाऊंगा, अपने हाथों से बनाऊंगा। मैंने दांडी जाने का निश्चय लिया है। हम अंग्रेज सरकार का नमक नहीं खाएंगे। I have heard that the Mahatma is marching to Dandi to make salt. Salt, Indian salt. I will march to Dandi with Mahatma Gandhi. We will come with you. We all will come with you.
I, Rajgopalachari, will go from Trichy to Vidyaranyam to make salt.
I will come with you. I, Sarojini Naidu, pledge to march to Darsana to make salt. I will come with you. For preaching fire, we burn British-made goods in great bonfires. 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 We burn British Indian, buy Indian, burn British goods. मैं स्वदेशी, मेरे तन पर स्वदेशी, विलायती सामान जला दो, जला दो, जला दो, जला दो, नहीं चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए. It is time for our imperial rulers to quit India. Quit India, quit India. अंग्रेजों वापस जा, वापस जा, वापस जा.
We take a 1-minute pause here, children. There's an announcement for parents whose children are studying in nursery. You're requested to take your children from the designated spot.
I told you I was coming, but you didn't. I never saw you. Young men and women of India, welcome to the Azad Hind Fauj. When we stand, the Azad Hind Fauj has to be like a wall of granite. When we march, we have to be like a steamroller. We should have but one desire today, to die, so that India may live. Give me your blood and I shall give you freedom. I'm dead. Mama, are my lunch over? I, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right.
नमस्कार, मैं सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल बोल रहा हूँ. एवरी इंडियन हमने यह महसूस किया है कि यदि हमने विभाजन स्वीकार नहीं किया तो भारत के टुकड़े टुकड़े हो जाएंगे. एवरी इंडियन must not forget that he is Rajput, Sikh or Jat. He must remember that he is an Indian and has every right in this country.
The cunning white man has done his work. He did what he has done since he left his own land, a tiny grey island. He divided us and ruled, and now that he departs, he has divided us and torn us apart. I'm tired, I can't walk anymore. Are you hungry? Would you like some food? Yes. My brother? Where is he? Did anyone see him? My brother, where is he? Did anyone see him? Have you lost your brother? Come, let's search him at the other side. designed a new flag for our motherland. Long years ago, we have made a tryst with destiny. And now comes the time where we shall redeem our pledge. At the stroke of midnight hours, when the world sleeps, India will awake with life and freedom. The flag Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays are rising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that cry. In the evening, the green of waving palms and the breeze. Our hearts fill with pride at these three colors free. The saffron gives us courage and inspires sacrifice. The white serves us peace and honesty. The green is festive life and it means prosperity. The central wheel is karma for eternity. Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors make us hold our heads so high. The saffron of the rays are rising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that bright. In the evening, the green of waving palms and the breeze. Our hearts will be bright at these three colors stream. From the north and from the south of this great ancient land, from the east and from the west, together we all stand. Let's hear the flag that brings up my unity, our identity, integrity, our noble dignity. Three colors when we look up to
the sky. Sweet colors make us soar on its apart. Sweet colors when we look up to the sky. Sweet colors make us soar on its apart. Sweet colors when we look up to the sky. Sweet colors make us.
आज हम 2 किलोमीटर ज्यादा भागेंगे। कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल से तो फड़िए तुम बेटरी से जा मरिए हाय कोई तो चल से तो फड़िए तुम बेटरी से जा मरिए एक शक्ति है इंडिया शक्ति है हटक दे इंडिया शक्ति है हटक दे इंडिया हटक दे इंडिया धरती पतंगों में गिरती उमंगों में खेलोगे मेलों में पल खाती रेलों में कन्नों के नीचे में खद्दर में छींटे में ढूंढो तो मिल जाओगे तबका बोलीटों में ऐसा आज निकले और खुल के आज निकले मन जाए ऐसी होगी रग रग मचल के बोलती बस है ना मस्कोगी सिद्ध है तो सिद्ध है जी किसना यूंगी किसना यूंगी किसना यूंगी बस यही है कोई तो चल से फड़िए तुम बेतरिए या करिए तुम बेतरिए या करिए शक्ति है हटक दे इंडिया हटक दे इंडिया शक्ति है हटक दे इंडिया शक्ति है हटक दे इंडिया
The owner of the car, KA53MH2542, is requested to remove their car. You are blocking our gate. I also request the parents of LKG to please pick up their wards.
Love my country, India. Proud of my country, India. Love my brothers and my sisters, beautiful country, India. Love my country, India. Proud of my country, India. Love my brothers and my sisters, beautiful country, India. Rivers and mountains, India. Fields and forests, India. No other country in the world is better than my country, India. Rivers and mountains, India. Fields and forests, India. No other country in the world is better than my country, India. Proud of my country, India. Love my brothers and my sisters, beautiful country, India. Beautiful country, India. Beautiful country, India.
saffron, brave and courageous. Don't hesitate to sacrifice if nation needs it. The white band in the middle gives us the message of peace, truth, and culture. The wheel of faithful spoon at the center tells us to proceed forward. It is a Ashok Chakra. It shows a constant movement on the part of progress. Deep band at the bottom helps us to grow with greenery and agriculture. Prosperity lies in the rich soil of our motherland.
I dedicate a new constitution to the people of India. Now India is free. Education imparted by heart, creativity, and the spirit of inquiry will bring change in India. And we have never stopped. Our unity and diversity have become our main strength. And that's how we became a sovereign, secular, socialist, democratic republic on January 26, 1950. Our people were so happy. There were celebrations all around.
Hello. Sometimes tiny baby steps, Sometimes by giant leaps and bounds, we have never stopped. The White Revolution or Operation Flood made our country one of the largest producers of milk in the world in the 1970s. Mangalyaan or Mars Orbiter mission was launched by Indian Space and Research Organization on November 5, 2013. We got accolades from our neighboring countries who called it Pride of Asia. Digital India was launched on July 1, 2015, and India ranks among the top countries globally in this effort to ensure that government services are available to citizens electronically. These are only a few examples of our progress in the past 73 years. Our journey still continues.
But our story does not end here.
We bring today's program to an end here. Our story may have made any number of endings, but a start is a singular choice we made 73 years ago. I would like to thank all our distinguished guests for sparing their valuable time to be here with us today. I would like to thank our dear parents for their constant support in all our endeavors. I would like to thank Shashwat Sir for his support and removing all obstacles from our path, and Principal Ma'am for holding our hand whenever we needed. Mr. Prashant, we are very grateful for all your help. I know we have really troubled you. Admin team, a big thank you to you all. Mr. Trilok, as always, we are very grateful for your support. I thank Mr. Regan, our choreographer and costume designer. I thank Mr. Vishwesh for all his efforts. I thank Mr. Vincent and all the technicians who work so hard for this show. I thank our teachers for the effort they put to make this event a success. Thank you everyone for being here today. It means a lot to us. I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
India conducted 3 underground nuclear tests